Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? And I'm gonna talk about Jon Jones being afraid or not. And this might be I don't think this is a spoiler anymore because it's been a while. Okay, it's been a day. Okay, but okay, if you don't know the results, I'm gonna say this real quick because it is very soon. If you don't know the results of Gustafsson Manoa, I believe I pronounced it wrong in the other video. If you do not know the results of that fight, this is going to be a spoiler, so get the fuck out of here right now. If you didn't watch that fight, if you didn't hear about it, stop watching this shit right now. Go away. Alright. So everyone's here that did watch it. So, the short of it is, Gus won the fight by knockout by the second round, I believe. And right after that, Jon Jones sent out a Twitter reaction to that fight, and Jon thinks that Gustafsson should fight Daniel Cormier before, sorry, I'm pronouncing it, I'm fucking up his name. Daniel, let's just call him Daniel. They should fight Daniel before he fights for the title. And I don't know what to think about this. My first split reaction was, oh dear God, Jones is such a pussy. What the fuck is wrong with him? That was my first thought, okay? Don't judge me. That was my first thought. But then, you know, I started thinking about it. That's true. I mean, I don't think... Was Manoa in the top 10? I didn't check. I mean, he was definitely a dangerous opponent, and I think he was undefeated before that loss. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was hard. And honestly, if somebody had told me that Manoa knocked out Gus, I would have believed it. We're like, yeah, maybe. He was a pretty strong dude, and, you know, I could have bought it. But here's where I kind of also shift back. I would say that Gus should have had an immediate rematch from the beginning. You know what I mean? I don't get why he didn't. You know, that's a joke. Pretty much everybody had an immediate rematch for all the close fights. You know, we talk about Shogun and Machida, or BJ Penn and Frankie Edgar. You know what I mean? And I don't know, there was a bunch. Frankie Edgar and fucking Bendo, I think. And I think that was a rematch, right? Everybody gets an immediate rematch if it's a close fight, especially when we're talking about a champion that was so dominant, you know, like, I remember BJ Penn was really dominant at that time, and they did a rematch, but I think he lost, though, so, and, it just seemed like a rematch made sense, you know what I'm saying, to really test Jones again, especially something that controversial, so, I think he should have, Gus should have had the rematch anyway, and beating a pretty tough opponent like Manoa, you know, I think it just cinches it. Yeah, he just belongs back in there. You know, he shouldn't fight Daniel. And the other reason I don't think he should fight Daniel is if Jones beats Gus again, I mean, who the hell's next after that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Daniel should just be in line after Gus, you know, if Jones beats Gus. You know what I'm saying? So, I think just putting Gus against Daniel Cormier would just kind of eliminate another, you know, another tough dude, honestly. Like, one of those guys is going down, so... This is just my thoughts on it. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Personally, I like Jon Jones a lot, and I don't think he's afraid. I think he just wants legitimate. He just wants, you know, legit he wants legit guys. I think he wants guys to have a really hard time to, you know, before they fight for the title. He wants them to really earn it, and I think he just thinks that, you know, they're just getting it too quick. And let's be honest, the light heavyweight division right now, currently, it's pretty shallow right now. You know, it's not like it was when they first bought, like, you know, when Strikeforce came around and Pride and all that, you know. I don't know, for a long time it was this really heavy division, you know. Then Jon Jones pretty much cleaned it out. And pretty much everybody was beating each other's ass and ending each other's careers, you know. So it was so packed, and then it goes to this era right now where it's like a little shallow. So anyways, give me your opinion. What do you think? Do you think Jon Jones is afraid, or do you think he's got legit reasons, you know? Do you think that Gus should fight Daniel Cormier or somebody else before he fights for the title? I don't know. What do you guys think? I know Twitter's kind of divided on it. A lot of the trolls on MMA forums are not very divided. They seem very angry toward Jones, but I'd like to hear your opinion about it. Thanks a lot. Peace out and stay honest, guys.